Prophet, baby. I'm back with another video. Hope you got your spirits up. Hope you had a good day today. Hope you kept control of that peace you have. Didn't allow yourself to think outside of yourself. When I say think outside of yourself, all these crazy thoughts toward individuals, just them deceitful ways, Hope you are keeping yourself focused on better understanding yourself and your connection to spirit. I'm sending blessings, guidance and protection, integrity, focus, strength, and understanding. Each individual out there. Never no exceptions. I want to bring a couple of words. This frame of mind that you have is you've trained it a certain way. You've put blockages up for certain things to survive. You've put blockages up for certain things not to hurt you. And you've also put blockages up that doesn't allow you to step forward in certain manners, however you want to phrase it. And that's done by the logic of an individual. You see, when you be in logic, it has to make sense to you. It has to make sense to you because that's how we was all taught. You see, we was taught from young, and this is not our parents' fault. This is not nobody's fault. Grandparents' fault. It was just the way of the world, But we were taught, for instance, women supposed to be ladylike, and it's a certain way to be ladylike, and vice versa. So we grow up with these certain, you could say, rules to go by for ourselves, as far as how things will be. Okay, so we get certain ages and we keep the ones we feel we can keep, and we change other ones. We change other ones. Now, all of that is just through you perceiving through your logic. Just perceiving through your logic. So whenever it's going to be time now for your connection, it's certain things that's not possible. It can only be certain ways. Certain ways don't make sense for you. You can't put that together. You've never seen that before. That don't go together. That's not right. That's the perception individuals have. That's why a lot of individuals connection is blocked. They can't, I don't even want to say cross the bridge, because it's not even a bridge there. It's not a bridge there. The individual puts the veil there. Now, it was a veil given to us through society, but as far as now, it's just an individual that can have the veil there, because the veil is no longer there. You can connect right now to spirit. You could go and channel right now with spirit. You can, man, your communication doesn't leave. It doesn't leave. It's who you are. It's who you are. Now you finally awaken to that. That soul you have is magnetizing. It magnetizing. That's what magnetizes things to you. Now you got all of these energies. That's what's trying to help you. That's what's bringing you the information. When they say go back to the dirt, I want you to understand that this lightning comes out the ground. These energies come out the ground. A lot of individuals have been buried and went back to the dirt, to the dust. That dirt holds energy. The dirt holds energy. The water within it, buried down within the ground, holds energies, holds information. Okay? I'm saying that to try to give you an understanding of why logic is not going to work. Logic is not going to work for you right now. You have to, it's not that you have to suspend everything that you was taught, but the way in which you initially get to thinking, you got to stop yourself. Like you have to be open for understanding. You got to be open to get the signs, to get the understanding, to even acknowledge it. You have to get past your logic, because your logic is not going to allow you through all what you've been through, and your belief system is not going to just allow you to just activate God from within inside of you. That's going to take you working on that. That's going to take you doing affirmations. That's going to take you understanding that logic doesn't apply to multi-dimensional things. They say some things just can't be explained. That's literally you and your connection. It can be explained to you, but it could never be explained to other individuals. It could never be explained to a person so they can have the full view and the full feeling of what that is. Unless you go through it. You have to go through it. The times is now for all of y'all to feel it. It's just the ways in which we was taught. It's just the ways in which we was taught. You see, for a long time, you wasn't acknowledging God inside of you. He was just somewhere. It was just somewhere you had to go. It was just somebody else. So understanding that he inside of you and not where you thought he was is hard for an individual to get out of that. God is nowhere but inside of you. Nowhere but inside of you. I want you to think about all of the things that an individual has to their frame of mind that stops them from thinking certain things. You know, it's just certain things a man not supposed to do, you was taught. Certain things a woman is not supposed to do. That's just what you was taught. That's how you think. Some things you know ain't it doesn't matter, it doesn't apply, but you have a foundation within yourself of something. You have a foundation of something, of blockages that don't allow you to truly open yourself up with the understanding. That's what you have to come around the knowing of. You have to come around to the knowing that the ways you heard it might have been a way before. It's not the way now. The way you always took things to be might have been the way for it. It's not the way now. And I'm not saying that for all things. I'm saying that it applies for all things though. But I know it's a lot of individuals, if it's a good thing, you don't want to let it go. And I don't blame you. You shouldn't want to let it go. You know, there's no problem with that. But for all of the things that you need to let go, for all of the things that you need fixing with, for all of the things that you've been running into roadblocks and heartache and frustration behind, you need to put that logic aside for a better understanding of things. Everything is always there to fall in place for you. You just have to know how to tap into it, to understand it, to know that when you assess your situation, assess it different. Assess it different. Don't do the same thing. Don't act the same way. Don't feel the same way within a situation because it's going to give you the same thing. It's no other way but that. You got to get the situation and you got to look at it and know, hey, look, this is how I can make it better. This is how I can make it better. Not how they can make it better. How you can make it better. Okay? Because mind you, you're talking about you. All right? Now, if it's going to be made better, they have to understand you making it better. They have to understand it. If they don't, that don't go. That don't go. Kool-Aid, no sugar, man. No sugar. Your consciousness is connected to your body. Your consciousness is connected to that God within. Okay? But that God within is not you. You have to activate that God within yourself. You have to activate that God within yourself. See, be nice, that don't work with God like that. Yeah, you be nice is fine and dandy. But you being nice doesn't bring the God out of you. It doesn't bring that light out of you. See, some of us be nice just because we feel we have to. Some individuals be nice because that's just what they think the situation calls for. Some people genuinely be nice. But you have to understand that being nice has a true intention behind it. Showing love has a true intention behind it. When you got somebody back, that has a true intention behind it. Whenever you are trying to do better for yourself, that has a true intention behind it. Let Prophet ask you this. What have your intentions been today? Think about it. What kind of intentions did you have today? What kind of thinking you got done? What kind of solving you did? What kind of head, place, and space you found yourself in today? Ask yourself that. Like, ask yourself that now. So you can have an understanding of what's going on with yourself. And it's not that you got to walk all day and say, spirit, spirit, spirit. That's not the goal. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. That's not even how to go about that. The reason the connection don't be there is when the individual hasn't fully accepted. You have to accept it. You have to be open. It's not like you could say, hey, spirit, look, I open myself up. And then you just go do all kind of shit. You just busy and you just, like, it don't work like that. Like you have to actually put yourself in that place and space. You have to have a willing mind. Free choice? Yeah. Willing mind. Willing mind. You have free choice. Regardless of what you pick, it's going to be a free choice. Willing mind. Willpower. Willpower. Intentions. It bring results. It bring results for you. Protect your energy. Protect yourself to and from. Watch your surroundings. Watch what you take in your ears. Watch what you give out your mouth. Help somebody if you can. Give somebody some words of encouragement if you can. Words of encouragement. Don't ask how you do it, because you don't know how to do something that you never did. You don't know how to be within something you never did. You don't know how to truly understand something you never did. Don't ask how. Just be open. Just be open for your new. Just be accepting. That's all you have to do. Be accepting. Till next time. Love everybody, baby. Sky Prophet. Peace out.